What's up, guys? So today has been a really nice day today. Not so much because of how much money I made, but because of the trades and the executions and how I managed my only one losing trade today. That's what makes me feel really good about today's results. So I am ending the day up $2,400 profit, so slightly above my daily goal, which is a nice win for me. And I only took one red trade, which was with Bed Bath & Beyond, and that trade only cost me about a $100 loss. Everything else was green and solid. So I had a couple of really good trades and then just made a couple of scalps to add in to the profits of the day. So I'm gonna go over the trades with you, and I'm gonna focus primarily on the top 3 trades that I made today, and we'll go from there. So give me a like, subscribe to the channel, turn on that notifications button, and let's jump right in to the trades that I took today. All right, so I've got to start it off with Tesla. Tesla, you guys all know that yesterday we had a great day with Tesla, and we knew that today was going to be a continuation for that huge breakout on the daily chart and the momentum that it's created since yesterday. Yesterday we did call out a swing trade on Tesla, and some of our traders took the swing trade and banked over 70% profits on the swing calls. We were looking specifically at the $700 calls, and we told everyone, hey, give it a month out just in case, so that the time decay doesn't kill you, in case the stock doesn't continue to move to the upside. But we got the move today, and they took their profits. So really nice, and I know a lot of people in the day trading community are trading Tesla. So congrats, guys, on the profits. Now, this is how I played Tesla today. I did scalp it. I didn't get the whole move today. I wanted a quick, nice hit with Tesla, and I got it. So this morning, I was really looking for the breakout of pre-market high, which was sitting at around this mark, right? 677. Actually, let me open it up a little bit just to double check. Yeah, so 677, 678. So I was telling everyone, look, that's what we need to see. We need to see confirmation of the breakout of 677, 678, and then we can go on a run. And on the daily chart, we were telling everyone that Tesla has got range to about 690 to 700, especially with unusual call options that had a $700 strike price. We knew that 700 was really, really realistic. So there we had it. I mean, you saw Tesla practically hit 700. Let's just call it. Maybe it missed it by a couple bucks. Let me double check the quote. Yeah, 697.62. So didn't hit 700 exactly, but came pretty damn close when just 2 days ago the stock was hovering right above $600. So a pretty nice move on Tesla. And so let's focus on the intraday chart. So here's what I did. So you can see that the first 15 minutes, Tesla was a little choppy. I did get in on Tesla calls on this green candlestick right here. Let me remove this and let me actually zoom in just a little bit more. So I got in on, let me tell you exactly which ones I got. I got 675 calls that expire next week on Tesla. And I bought, as a starter position, I bought 10 contracts right in this zone. I didn't wait for the intraday high at that moment. I wanted to get in a little bit earlier, so that way if the stock broke out, by the time the breakout occurred, I was in the green. So we had a nice attempt, right, on this second 5-minute candlestick to break out, but then the second 5-minute candlestick kind of consolidated and struggled a little bit. So my stops were essentially going to be at the low of day, and definitely if Tesla were to like retest 670, I would have had to gotten out for a loss on that trade, and it would have been maybe a decent sized loss. But what happened was the third 5-minute candlestick, consolidated a little bit, held. We were patient. I was telling everyone, here's my game plan. I'm currently red on the trade, or I was practically at break even. But if we see Tesla break out, I'm going to add more contracts into my trade, right, for the really confirmation of the breakout. And that's exactly what occurred. So my original trade, I got in at 938, so on this candlestick, with 10 contracts, 675 calls. I paid $2 $22.80 for those contracts. Then on this candlestick, this really big push that we got at 9:45 candlestick, that's when I added. So I bought 5 more contracts, exact same strike price and expiration date. So by that point, I'm in a total of 15 contracts. We got the breakout, and I took my quick profits within 2 minutes of adding into that position and sold them for $23.92. And I did get 2 contracts that sold for $23.94, but whatever, let's just choose the lower end, $23.92. So you can see there that I got a solid, what did I get? I got almost a full, no, did I? Yep, I got a little bit over a full dollar. So that trade alone, generated for me over $1,500 or $1,600 of profit just in that trade. So that was my first trade of the day, and by 9:48, I was already up about $1,600 on that trade. So nice winner for me. Granted, had I stayed in the trade a little longer, I mean, look at the whole move that Tesla made today. I am a scalper. You guys know that. I'm not a perfect trader, but for me, I was looking for that quick hit, right? And that's what I wanted. I got it on Tesla. I move on to the next. So, granted, Tesla did ride the AMA on the 5-minute time frame the entire day. So if you did hold on to it, that AMA could have served as nice guidance for you. And the moment that it broke that 20, that could have been, your profit-taking zone on Tesla. That's what I would have done if I held it, but, that's obviously not what I did. So I'm just focusing on exactly how I played it. So that was my Tesla trade, really nice trade. Eli Lilly had some really good news today. Eli Lilly, I was expecting a little bit of more push, especially, considering that 236, it was its prior all-time highs. If you pull up a yearly chart on this one, 236 was a nice number that I really wanted us to really push out of, but we did get the break of that 236, so we did make a new 52-week high on the stock, but then it just kind of like faded away. So here's how I traded it. I did get a little bit into in the pre-market, and it popped a little bit, sold it at 235.93 when my entry was at 234.69. So nice little scalp there. And then it just kind of slowly faded away. And I took advantage of the fade, and I did short it right here on that bear flag, shorted it with 500 shares, scalped it for a very quick trade, and that was that. So I did, let me look at my short. I shorted it at 233.67, and I covered at 232.98 with 500 shares. So it was a very quick scalp, nothing crazy, but it just adds into the day of the profits, right? That I already had with Tesla. Another stock that was not in my pre-market watch list, but did come up in my radar because of the infrastructure bill that Joe Biden and the Republicans and the Democrats have all, I guess, have come to an agreement with. Caterpillar started ripping on this news, and pretty much a lot of industrial stocks started ripping on the news. So I did capture a small piece of the move, and with this one I actually kind of regret I didn't hold a little bit longer. So I did get in on Caterpillar at 1246 right here. So on this bull flag breakout, that's when I played it. I got filled at 219.28 with 1,000 shares. Ended up selling it at 219.52, and the stock ripped up to close to 222. So I didn't I'm happy that I made profits on it, but on this one, I wish I stayed in a little bit longer. Maybe what I could have done is just kind of walked it up. Done a bar by bar strategy like we always talk about at Stack. I could have placed my stops at break even. Then when that next candlestick opened up, I could have placed my stops at 220.12. So right there, I would have, I would have been protecting almost $1,000 of profit had I done that. And then with that new candlestick on that rip, I could have placed stops at the low of that candlestick, 220.61. So that's something maybe I should have done a little bit better. But you know what? I'm not going to dwell on what I could have done. I am just going to focus on making sure that the next time when I'm in a similar situation and when there is big news, you know, like this, where you've got an infrastructure bill and an industrial stock ripping, I should stay in it with a little bit more conviction and just trail my stops as opposed to just taking the quick profit. So, you know, that's an area of opportunity, and I'm very honest with myself, so I'll be very honest with you guys on areas that I believe I could have done better, and Caterpillar is one that I could have milked a little bit more. Maybe I could have added an additional $1,000 on the day, but whatever. That didn't happen, so, but that's just my observation and my learnings from it. One stock that didn't go so hot for me is Bed Bath & Beyond. This was my only losing trade today. So Bed Bath & Beyond was on my pre-market watch list because Bank of America gave it a $38 price target. It's a tier 1 firm, high short interest, and you know, the Reddit and the meme stocks, you know, I thought this one could have possibly just gone. So I did get in on a position right in pre-market with 500 shares as a starter. It did pull a little bit, ripped. I failed to add on the rip because I was in Eli Lilly at the same time as Bed Bath & Beyond. So that was my bad on, or I guess poor execution on that end, because I could have added into it. My original entry was 30, yeah, so about 31.30, right? No, I guess my fill wasn't that good. And then I placed stops at 31.20. The stock ripped. I wanted to give Bed Bath & Beyond its room to breathe, and the preceding candlestick just flopped. So I did end up getting filled, and you know, lost about $100 on this trade. So not a big deal. My only losing trade of the day, but you know, maybe I could have taken the quick profits up there or something like that. I don't know. Or maybe I could have adjusted my stops. It is what it is. It's just $100, so I'm not going to even worry about it. But the reason why I do focus on it is because I do want to perfect my executions, my trades, and how I manage my positions, especially on quick momentum trades. So, you know, definitely an area of opportunity there. But nonetheless, I like that I kept my stop loss tight, and I only lost $100 on the trade. So at the end of the day, I'm ending the day, you know, $2,400 in profit. So I made total green trades were $2,500, ending $2,400. Perfect. Compared to yesterday, where I think I already forgot how much I made yesterday, but I know my green trades were over $3,300, and then today, and yesterday I lost, you know, $2,100. Like, losing 2/3 of my profits yesterday really bothered me. So the fact that today I'm ending it nicely above my goal, and I managed my losses and my losing trades, I just kept them really tight. I'm really happy about that. So I'm happy with today. It could have obviously been a better day, especially had I managed this Caterpillar trade a little bit better, and of course had I maybe tried to stay in the Tesla trade a little longer, but that's okay. I hit my daily goal, and tomorrow we rinse and repeat. So thanks for tuning in, guys. If you've got any questions, any comments, feel free to write them below. You can join our Discord. The link is in our description, and I'd love to hear from you guys and trade with you guys. So just know that I'm here for you guys, and yeah, let's get at it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a great day.